Hi, I'm Jackie, and within March's Inspiring Circle for Wise Women, I looked at Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. This book really came along at just the right time for me, having looked at Floyd's book around my vision, my goal. I really have a desire at some point in life to be a published author. I'm a writer already. On my blog, I do poetry, but I have a desire to take it to a next step, I guess. And this book really encourages you about creative living. It's not just about creativity in the arts, about writing, music, and things. It's about how can you live a creative life? How can you fulfill whatever dreams you have within you? It's about challenging that if you've got, she talks about everybody has got hidden treasures within you, and how can you have the courage to be able to bring those forth? How can you put fear in the back seat? And I want to read you my favourite bit of the book this month, which is within here, a letter about the road trip. So she says, "Dearest Fear, creativity and I are about to go on a road trip together. I understand you'll be joining us because you always do. I acknowledge that you believe you have an important job to do in my life and that you take your job seriously. Apparently your job is to induce complete panic whenever I'm about to do anything interesting. And may I say, you are superb at your job. So by all means, keep doing your job if you feel you must. But I will also be doing my job on this road trip, which is to work hard and stay focused. And creativity will be doing its job, which is to remain stimulating and inspiring. There's plenty of room in this vehicle for all of us, so make yourself at home, but understand this. Creativity and I are the only ones who will be making any decisions along the way. I recognise and respect that you're part of this family, and so I will never exclude you from our activities. But still, your suggestions will never be followed. You're allowed to have a seat, and you're allowed to have a voice, but you're not allowed to have a vote. You're not allowed to touch the road maps, you're not allowed to suggest detours, you're not allowed to fiddle with the temperature. Dude, you're not even allowed to touch the radio. But above all else, my dear old familiar friend, you're absolutely forbidden to drive." And then we head off together, me and creativity and fear side by side, forever advancing once more into the terrifying but marvellous terrain of the unknown outcome. What I like about this book is that the chapters are short. I listened to it as an audiobook first before actually reading it as a book. And it's expressive, it's written in her voice. The ideas that come through are different, and she talks about ideas having an actual entity, a living, breathing idea, and stories about Tom Waits, the singer, and how he works with ideas, and about a particular author who catches an idea like a tiger by the tail as the idea comes rushing towards you, and not to let it pass. I can understand that from a writer's perspective. This book is great if you are on a creative path and you just want a bit of reassurance, I guess, about how to go out and grasp it and to live your life that way. And even if you're not particularly creative now, maybe this book will inspire you to be so. It talks a lot about paradox as well, about how everything, writing or whatever it is that you do, is really crucially important, but at the same time it's not at all. And I like that about it. Great book, thoroughly recommend it. Watch this space for what comes next.